Hello everybody, Super Tim 101 here, and welcome back to Mad Monday, where I go over Marauders and other Mad mechs of all kinds. So today we're going to be going over the Marauder II, which is the Assault variant, Intersphere variant. This is the Marauder 4 HP, and this is a missile variant of the Marauder II. The Marauder II is a 100-ton assault mech, so it is pretty cool, pretty beefy. What I like about the Marauders, all Marauders, whether they are Intersphere Heavies, Intersphere Assaults, or Clan Assaults, they have a really good brawling profile. So if you are a brawler, you can kind of just wiggle your nose a little bit and splash damage all across your front to absorb more damage. The negative about Marauders is that they have a giant side torso, easy to shoot. So if you're presenting your side, you're gonna get your side torso blown off. Same with your back, right? It's easy to shoot. So try to stare down your enemy as much as possible, and you'll be good at soaking up damage. Marauders are really tanky, regardless of which one they are. So use that to your advantage. And like I said, this particular Marauder is very missile heavy. And it is usually used as an LRM boat, which I'll talk about in just a second. And with all that said, let's jump into the mech lab. So first, let's check out the mech quirks just to see what we've got. We've got an energy heat minus 10%, rocket launcher heat generation minus 10%, SRM 246 range plus 15%, and rocket launcher heat scale limit plus 2. I'm using none of these things, but I just wanted to show you how the mech is sort of designed. It's actually like a rocket launcher or SRM mech. But because it has so many hardpoints for missiles, 4 in each side torso and 1 in the head, it's used pretty well as a LRM boat. Now, I don't necessarily like LRM boats. I feel like it limits what a mech can do. So I kind of went low on the LRMs here. We only have 4 LRM 15s, so an LRM 60 basically. And I like LRM 15s for the most part because they have, for the weight and for the heat, they have a really good cooldown and a really good payload. So, yeah, so I feel like they're sort of the superior LRM. It's better than LRM 10 and better than LRM 20. So I got 4 LRM 15s in the side torsos. 10 tons of ammo, 4 medium pulse lasers, 2 in each arm for when things get sort of close in. I really like medium pulse lasers, especially the Intersphere medium pulse lasers. They're decent on heat, not great on range, but pretty good damage. And 4 of them, even 4 is no slouch. So when things get close in, you still have a pretty good amount of damage you can do if you get pushed as an LRM mech. But what you want to do basically is fire one side at a time, because you do incur ghost heat if you fire all LRM tubes at the same time. You do have 1 jump jet for that sort of baseline mobility, getting over obstacles, doing pirouette maneuvers and things as well. And then a light engine 325, which gives you the 3 internal double heat sinks, and then a speed of 52.6. I did have to shave the legs down quite a bit, but in quick play, people typically don't shoot legs too much. So, shouldn't worry about that. But it can dish out a lot of damage, as I learned in the game that you'll see. And so, with all of that said, let's jump into the skills. And the skills that I had in the game, actually, I only had 50 skills in. It wasn't a fully skilled mech. I think I had the missile nodes, the velocity nodes, and some of like the sensor and heat and things like that. So, but this is how I would build it if it was fully skilled, which is the full missile nodes, the heat gen, because it does get hot, the range. You want full range. You'll notice in the game I didn't have any range nodes, and so I was prevented from shooting the enemies when I could have if I had some other range nodes. And then the velocity, because you want your missiles to get there as fast as possible. I think in the game, again, some of my missiles got there kind of late, and I wasn't able to get the damage in. And then a little bit of cooldown. This is kind of a dump stat. The cooldown's pretty good already, so just a little bit helps, just a little bit. Full hit points, because you do eventually want to be able to share your armor and help your friends. So you want to go full hit points. Don't stay in the back like what's a lot of you see a lot of times as a LRM boat will just stay in the back and try to like, oh, get locks. Well, like that's not going to happen, especially in quick play when there's a lot of ECM and AMS. So you want to try to be a little bit closer to your team. Anyway, so you want full cool run, full heat containment to help you with the heat. One seismic sensor, 60% radar deprivation. I don't think I had any of this in the game, which was a little bit frustrating because I kept getting missiled. It was a really heavy LRM game. Full target decay because it helps you with keeping your locks when you finally get them, and then the one consumable slot for that extra consumable. So that is the build. Let's jump into the game, and I hope you enjoy. Careful, Keith. See where they come from. Oh no.
G4.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
There you go.
I'm fine. You guys need to be careful.
They're probably going to be pushing us here into Echo 4 from Fox 1.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Oh.
Oh my god, freaking Tourmaline.
Yeah, see, he didn't like that.
Oh,
He's backing the hell up.
God, I hate this map. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
A lot of them are in Gulf 5, Fox 5.
Copy, thank you.
No point in trying to hold two of them up by myself, though.
UAV's up. I'm out of here.
Missile.
Target spotted.
Rolling
Inbound on
incoming
Delta.
missile.
Good hits.
Rolling incoming
Target
missile.
spotted.
New target acquired.
Charlie.
Ready, Charlie?
Spotted.
Charlie's
New
got
target
coverage.
acquired.
Back on Delta.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Want them to crest the hill.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Fox trotted by himself.
Well, that's great. Oh, fuck.
Fox is down.
Copy.
Bad day with LRMs already. Twist.
Target acquired.
We got a UAV up
Target
over here in Fox 5. Anybody take that down?
Alpha's down.
Ready, hotel?
New target
Hotel
acquired.
UCM. He's a hard target.
Heat level critical.
Damaged by the wrecks.
25% of the enemy
H is down.
Golf?
Heat level
Hotel
critical.
down.
target acquired. Heat level critical.
Got one. It's amazing after all that frustration.
Target acquired. Heat level critical.
We're experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out there.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Indigo, Direwolf.
UAV activated. Target destroyed.
Golf is down.
New target acquired. Fuel at 25%. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile. New target
Bravo,
acquired.
Captain. Keep it alive.
New target acquired.
The enemies
Target
are half
destroyed.
depleted. Keep pushing.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Is that Fafnir dead?
Oh man, Hurricane got me. I was supposed to get him.
New target acquired.
Ah. Ah.
So there's a Marauder and a friend.
Alright.
Heat level critical. Warning, incoming missile.
Hurricane's like Fox 6,
Override
Fox
shutdown.
5 Edge.
Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired.
We've lost half our force. We can't lose any more soldiers.
Target destroyed.
Target spotted.
Yeah, Hurricane's an Arctic wolf with streaks.
New target acquired.
Dirty bugger.
All those LRM boats just pounding me.
Clean up the survivors.
Warning, incoming missile. LRM ammo at 25%. Warning, incoming missile. Right leg critical damage.
Oh,
He
5.
went down to F7. He's probably coming to Fox 6.
Center torso critical damage.
Focus, Lima, Novacat.
Heat level critical. Override shutdown. Override shutdown. Override shutdown. Right leg destroyed. LRM ammo destroyed. Target destroyed.
Jeez.
Okay, last I saw Hurricane, he was Fox 6.
Last seen Fox 6. There he is.
Target acquired.
And there he is.
Target spotted.
LRM ammo depleted.
How's it going, guys?
Going pretty well.
Hey, Gresham.
Target destroyed.
Ground forces. We're
Well played,
detecting
guys.
no more hostiles. Good job.
Man, once I got the positioning down, it was okay, but... Oh, shooting so many missiles into terrain. I guess that's just this map, though.
Well, that's LRMs.
Ha! I was not expecting that much damage. Wow. Alright.
Very nice.
Yep. One of my highest, I think.
Nice.
I felt like I was hitting more terrain than that, but hey, sometimes it works. I just want to do a quick recap of that game. You can see that that map is kind of frustrating in terms of terrain. It both has lots of outcroppings and jutting out terrain, but also it has sort of invisible terrain where the geometry of the map doesn't quite match up with the graphics, the assets themselves. So it's a little bit of a frustrating map, and while I used to like playing on it, I've sort of grown to kind of dread it just because it's just hard to shoot sometimes where you think you should be fine, and then you're not. So, most of that was my fault, though. Not the maps, just sort of shooting into the walls and things, which wasn't a great idea. And because it was a little bit of a lower tier match, there wasn't as much ECM, although there was quite a bit, and there wasn't as much AMS. So I was able to kind of get those damage numbers in. There is a lot of LRMs in that game in general. There is at least 2 LRM boats on the other team with the Nova Cat and the Direwolf, and then of course me on our team. Notice how I was sort of in the thick of the fight. I didn't try to hide behind my team and run behind them and just have them get locks and shoot. There was a lot of sort of friendly locks that I was taking advantage of, but I did move into the fight to bring my medium pulse lasers online, as well as to get line of sight to basically help me get those locks and get the damage numbers in. Ended up doing really well, even though some frustration there at the beginning. Over 1,300 damage, and then the 4 kills. So don't be afraid to use the mech's armor. You have ridiculous amounts of armor on the mech, and you can absorb some. So you want to use that armor for your team and make sure that you can still get that damage in as you're shooting your LRMs. So it's a fun mech. I think a lot of other people will want to run more LRM tubes on it. That's totally fine. I prefer having the backup weapons and a little bit higher engine just to help me get into the fight and get those damage numbers in. As you can see, it works well even as a sort of not as laden LRM mech, but just the LRM 60s. It still gets that damage in. You can still kind of go in with a medium pulse laser. So take that for what it was worth. Maybe use it as some inspiration for yourself. It's fun. I love Marauders. And that's why we have Mad Monday. So, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you like this content, consider hitting that subscribe button. And have a great day.